Here are the first 2000 digits of pi. 3, 14159265358, 8979323846. 2,643,383,279, 5,028,841,971, 6,939,937,510, 5,820,974,944, 5,923,078,164, 06286208998, 8,628,034,825, 3,421,170,679, 8,214,808,651, 3,282,306,647, 09384460955, 5,058,223,172, 5,359,408,128, 4,811,174,502, 8,410,270,193, 8,521,105,559, 6,446,229,489, 5,493,038,196, 4,428,810,975, 6,659,334,461, 2,847,564,823, 3,786,783,165, 2,712,019,091, 4,564,856,692, 3,460,348,610, 4,543,266,482, 1,339,360,726, 02491412737, 245,870,066, 06315588174, 4,881,520,929, 649,171,536,436, 7,892,590,360, 01133053054, 4,882,046,652, 1,384,146,951, 9,415,116,094, 3,305,727,036, 5,759,591,953, 09218611738, 8,193,261,179, 3,105,118,548, 07446237999, 6,274,956,735, 1,885,752,724, 8,912,279,381, 8,301,194,912, 9,833,607, 4,473,362 4,406,566,438,602,139,494 6,395,224,737 1,907,021,798 6,094,370,277 053921717 2,931,767,523 8,467,481,846 7,669,405,132 0,005,681,271 4526356,082 7,785,771,342 7,577,896,091 7,363,717,872 1,468,440,901 2,249,534,301 4,654,958,537 1,050,792,279 6,892,589,235 4,201,995,611 2,129,021,968 640,344,181 5,981,362,977 4,771,309,965 1,187,072,113 4,999,999,837 2,978,049,951 05973173281 1,609,631,859 5,024,459,455 3,469,083,026 4,252,230,825 3,344,685,035 2,619,311,881 7,101,313 7,838,752,886 5,870